What is up, y'all? Welcome back to my channel. If you're watching this, you might have already seen round one of the playoffs. Now, when I was recording everything, I wasn't sure if I was just going to do a mega video, and then I realized, like, that might be too long, and I don't really want people to necessarily have to undertake everything at once. So I decided to break it up by round, but I didn't do an intro for the second round. So this is serving as that intro, just so it's not jarring where the video is just like, hey, let's go, it's round two. So anyway, just a little intro here. I'm not even wearing the same shirt. I am wearing the same hat at least, but it's much darker. It's literally the middle of the night, so I'm putting this intro up, then I'm going to get some sleep. But enjoy. Thank you so much. By the way, let me know what you think of this format with the game logging and how we do with everything for the playoffs on the Silver Studs. But thank you so much for watching. All right, we'd actually gotten multiple days off because of the sweep, which makes sense. So here we are, Game 1, Series 2. We are facing the Bar Harbor Seasiders. We got Zach Thompson on the bump, our ace, our de facto ace. He has our best ERA, but not necessarily our best fit. I'm still going to call him our ace, though. I trust him. I put him number one. Let's go. You can see here, little bunt, safe for Moriarty. He steals, but then strike out, fly out, boom. So, you know, it's hard to have any suspense in the first inning because I can't scroll up to, like, hide it. So it's just kind of there. And if you see a big chunk of a big block there before it says bottom of the first, you know we're in trouble. A little medium chunk can be like this. And then when you see that little bit where you can all pretty much see the entire bottom of the first, you know we're in good shape then. So he gets out of it pretty easily there. Now we're facing Don Sutton, old D Sut here. It's 99 Sutton. We got Pete Rose taking a walk, strikeout, fly out, okay. Back to the top of the second, walk, strikeout, single, Brian Reynolds the second, single, bases loaded, sac fly, ground out. Okay, so again, a consistent theme so far has been when it could be a big blow-up inning, we have stemmed the tide on that. And I love seeing that aspect of things. That has really, really helped avoid, you know, kind of the massive innings. Sorry, I was just checking some things over here to make sure the music was running because I'm not listening to it. And it is, and we have enough songs, so we're good. Pardon me. Anyway, continuing on, 1-0. Now, Don Sutton comes in, fly out, ground out, ground out. That was a remarkably quick inning. 6 pitches. Well done by you, you jerk. Top 3 now. Strikeout, walk, strikeout, steal second from Abreu, strikeout. So he strikes out the side. We love to see that. Brooks Robinson now comes up with a fly out. Big at bat, but it ends up being a strikeout and walk, ground out. All right, so still 1-0 here. Top 4. Strikeout, strikeout, strikeout. Strikes out the side, baby. Let's go, Zach. So still 1-0. Bot 4. Strikeout, strikeout. Single. Let's go. Steals second. Oh, ground out. Petway. You could have been huge for us there to get that base hit, would have tied it up. Zach Thompson still in, of course. Taylor Walls. Is he using just regular Taylor Walls? Interesting. He has a 99 pitcher, but like bronze. I'm always curious like how people build their collections. So just because he has a 99 pitcher doesn't mean that he has, you know, diamonds across the board. But he's using Taylor Walls there. Moriarty's an interesting 70, by the way, because he was out here. He had that bunt and then steal earlier. Anyway, getting distracted. Single, steal, single. He's at third now. Strikeout. Now Moriarty steals, walk. So bases loaded. Single, that's going to score 1 and 2. Damn it. Double, I jinxed it. See, I said, you know, we stem the tide when things can get ugly. And here it is, a blow-up inning. And that's going to be the end of the day for our boy Zach Thompson. We're going to turn it over to Jabba here. Hopefully he can cut it out. Ground out, triple. It's a run-scoring triple. Wild pitch is going to score a run. Ay. Walk. And then fly out. And we're down 7-0 just like that. Oh, boy. Okay. Hey, our first real adversity in the entire playoffs right now. Let's see if we can bounce back this game. Try to get back on the board here. First thing first, we got to score. So let's see what we can do here. Bot 5. That's not going to work. A 4-pitch inning is not going to work when you're down 7. That's going to be really difficult. Jabba back out. Strikeout. 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 Okay, maybe too little, too late. Single, double, let's go. Walk, bases loaded. Fly out. Not even a sac fly. Oh, it's a pop-up. Okay. And then now there's the sac fly and then a fly out. So we couldn't really turn that into something. Bases loaded, no outs, turning into 1 run is a failed inning when you're down 7. There's no 2 ways around it. Top 7 now. Jabba back out again. Fly out, fly out, fly out. Okay. Bot 7, and it's very quick. You can see there just by how few pitches it is. Jabba come in for single. Miza's in now to face Blaylock. Single, another run. 8-0, or 8-1 rather. Fly out, single, fly out. Okay. Well, this one's not looking good, folks, unless we got a big rally in store. But the fact that I can already see 3 of our batters this quickly isn't very good. But it is single, double play. Pain. Top 9 now. Miza's back out. Strikeout, ground out, double, fly out, 8-1. Triple. Big inning coming. Sac fly, ground out, strikeout. Okay, so 8-2. We lose game 1 of the second series here. It's all good. It's our first loss of the playoffs. It was against a 99 pitcher. Things happen. I mean, he was pretty beastly this year. 204 innings, 212 strikeouts, and 3.84 ERA. So I think we are a little bit behind now. So I'm going to pause. I'm actually probably going to know the. I'm going to have to, because I think we're behind. So I'm going to end up seeing the score of the next game here, but I won't spoil it for you guys. So we're going to game log it again. Be right back. All right. In the interest of time, I don't want to get too far behind on the game logs as things pile up. I'd actually fallen a bit back on that phone call that I had. So we're going to catch up on games 2 and 3. We're down 1. We win this game here, as you can see, 4-1. So we're just going to look at the box score. We're going to look at game 3. You can't see the clock, but I will tell you that, actually, I'll just show you that there's only a minute left here. So we'll get through these 2 games, and then we can game log game 4. But here we go. We got it tied with a big 4-1 dub. It was the bottom of the order coming through. My boy Ike Boone, who I've been talking up, finally comes through with a huge game with 3 knocks. We love to see it. Couple ribbies for Brooks. That's all nice. Gallen looking great for us. Fakak with a 3-inning save is hot, man. I didn't expect him to go 3 innings, but I love that 1 hit, 4 Ks on 35 pitches. I'm here for that. You go 3 innings if you're only doing it in 35 pitches. They were okay, you know. Abreu was 3 for 4 there. We held him to 1 run. But unfortunately, we lost the next game. So we're down 2-1 in the 7-game set. Let's see what happened here. This one I had not looked at. This is fresh for me, too. So, why are you crying? It's not even anywhere close to, EAT. If I say the word, she'll flip her shit. But Rios pops off. Wasn't enough, though. Beckwith, we did well. We scored 5 runs, but we gave up 7. Who got hit? Cole Henry, after that amazing outing last time out, he gets smoked. Jabba gets knocked around a little bit. All of a sudden, he's got a 5.06 ERA in the playoffs. Fakak, okay, now, I don't like that. Fakak, after 35 pitches, now, there was a day off. Never mind. There was a day off in between. Not the end of the world. We were running wild, by the way. We had 4 stolen bases, but they had 5. Oh, my God. And they were caught twice. So, Petway, my guy, you got a 91 arm. What are you doing? I need you back there slowing down this run game. But it looks like Romano's not doing much for them. He's got a 55 arm, so we should keep turning it up with the running here, as long as we're not running out of innings. Okay, so 2-1. The next game's going to come through. We're going to game log that here live, and then we'll be caught back up because I didn't want to get too far behind there. And like I said, I took a phone call in between a couple games, and I guess I fell a good bit behind. So we'll see what's going on here. Let's go ahead and pull up some stats. I mean, I'll stop it immediately once the sim is ready, but since we do have a little time to kill, I'll put up the postseason, and let's see. This is going to be Cantwell's first start for us ever. He joined us for the playoffs. He wasn't even on the team in time for the regular season, so big debut here. I'm eager to see what he can do. Gallen's been amazing. Henry's been, 1 good, 1 bad. Zach Thompson's been 1 good, 1 bad as far as the starts. We're dealing with small samples here, so I'm not trying to crush anybody for anything that they're doing. Let's see the relievers real quick. Sort by innings. We've got Fakak, he just had that great 3-inning save, then got hit up a little bit this game. Chamberlain had the 1 bad outing. Really just the 1 bad outing. I know he gave up a run this past game, but for the most part, he's been great. And then the rest of the bullpen has been flawless. No complaints there. Austin Adams and John King haven't even gotten in. I'm surprised King hasn't even gotten in. I got him for use more often, middle relief there, and he hasn't even touched a game yet. So that's kind of interesting. Let's see if I can figure out. Oh, just to check real quick. Okay, we actually only went 1-5 against this team this year. I talked about how well we did against the caffeine addicts and how well it served us. In this instance, not so much. Now I hope that this isn't going to bring us, when I download it, it's going to take us back to the front screen, right? I hope it doesn't put us in this one, because then that would spoil the game, and I don't want that. So please don't do that. Although blocking it from me only helps me, but it doesn't help you guys. Okay, we're good anyway. Here we go. Game log time. Let's go. Game 3. We need a dub. We're down 2-1. Facing Stroman. We come out single, fly out, single, double. Let's go. Oh, out at third, though. Oh, we get 2 runs, but Rudy gets freaking bopped at third. Oh, that's tough. Or no, Beckwith. Beckwith was thrown out at third. Damn. But we still have a big inning. We're up 2-0. Ben Cantwell, welcome to the team. This is his debut. Ground out single. Pardon me. He gets caught stealing. There we go. At a baby Petway. Fly out. So, 2-0 after 1. Marcus Stroman. Petway gets a single. He steals. No throw. Single. We're scoring. Let's go. Fly out, double play, low Kane. Ay, ay, ay. Gotta take a drink on that. Gotta hit the Red Bull after that. That was looking like another big inning, but we'll take another run. Tack on, baby. Let's go. So then we got Pepper Martin here. Single for him. Fly out. Pepper Martin steals. These teams are running at will. Strikeout, though. All good. Top 3. Ooh, that's a very quick inning. Those ones are always jarring. I know I react to them pretty much the same every time. That is a genuine reaction, though. It's just like, it's so jarring to see so few pitches. I'm like, damn. Okay, so easy inning there for Stroh. Back to Cantwell. It's going to be a flyout, single. Taylor Walls steals to keep the trend going of the series. Flyout, single. Runner thrown out at home. Low Kane, baby. Let's go. We keep it at 3-0. Low Kane says, hey, man, I GIDP'd earlier. I got to make up for it. He does so in the field, baby. Stroh back out for the 4th, of course. Strikeout, ground out, fly out. Okay. Top 4, or bot 4 now. Walk, fielder's choice, fly out. So there's 2 down. And then Pepper Martin caught stealing. Yes, Petway coming through big. So we're running at will. I mean, both teams are running like crazy, but we're getting more caughts because Romano for them is not a good throwing a catcher. Petway, meanwhile, has a 91 arm. So we're at least getting some caught stealings in the midst of everything going on. Top 5 now. Fly out. Real quick inning there for Stroh. He's going to at least come out for the 6th, I would imagine. Ground out, single, fly out, ground out, we're out of it. Let's go. So 3-0 still. Top 6. Stroh back out. Walk, single, Rose to second. We got 2 on. Fly out, walk, bases loaded. Wild pitch, that's going to score a run. Single, that's going to score a run. Let's go. That's going to be it for Marcus Stroman. Bring in Tim Miza. Fielder's choice, Joe Rudy scores, fly out. We put up 3 more. We doubled up, 6-0. Let's go. Ben Cantwell back out now. Walk, you know he's probably going to be fucking running soon. Wild pitch, he gets there without trying to steal. He's probably going to steal 3rd. Never mind, he tags up on the fly out, but 1 out. Wild pitch again, so 2 wild pitches, he scores. So they're on the board, 6-1. Okay, it's all right, we're fine. Get out of this. Ground out, let's go. Let's go. 6-1 through 6. Ben Cantwell with a brilliant debut for the team. We love to see it. He might come out for the 7th, but even if he doesn't, excellent debut. Does Miza stay in? He does. Strikeout, ground out, single, double. We got 2 on now. Pete Rose is at 3rd, so we got 2nd and 3rd with 2 outs. Can Tucker do something? 3-run shot. Yes, he can. Let's go. Off a lefty. That's lefty crime, baby. Let's go. That's going to end Mize's day. Bring out Ali Perez. What's he got? He got a strikeout for Rudy, but it's 9-3. We're putting it on him. Bot 7 now. Cantwell coming back out. Fly out, walk. That's going to be the end of his day. Nate Jones comes out, snuffs that shit out. 9-1. Top 8. Ali back out. Strikeout. double, single, double play. Brooks, come on. It's 9-1. I can't get too angry here that we're not tacking on. I just want all the runs, man. Give me all the runs. Can we close this out here? Oh wait. No, we're the home team, right? Yeah, so no, we're the home team. We're the road team, excuse me. Bot 8, they still have 6 outs, but actually they only have 3 because I can see right here that it's a 6-pitch inning for Nate. Let's go. Top 9. Double off Ollie. Ground out, Kane to third. Sack fly for Rios. And then ground out. All right, so it's 10-1. And unless there's something crazy, I think we're getting a 2-2 here. Nate Jones gets a fly out. Ground out. Single. Passed ball. Fly out. Ball game. Let's fucking go. Let's go, baby. All right, we are tied. It is 2-2. And we got the third game at BH here. Pivotal game 5. It's a 3-game set now, folks. It's a 3-game set. And we've got, let's see here. Let's unhide the scores real quick. Take a look at some things. So we've got, we're facing Ryu. And we've got, who do we have on the bump? I just want to find out who we've got. I keep saying we've got. This still doesn't tell me either. I'm going to freaking die. We've got Zach. Okay, we got Zach Thompson back on the bump. I could have known that. Cantwell was our 4 starter. So, I was going to say, why doesn't he have any stats? Because it shows the regular season. I freaked out there for a second. Anyway, what a debut for Cantwell. He doesn't get strikeouts. We know that. He has to trust the defense. The defense came through for him. Let's go look at that box score, by the way, including the huge throw out at home by Kane when the game was still, a little bit close. We ended up pulling away. It doesn't mean as much now when you look at the composite, but I want to say it was when it was only 3-0. Let me see if I have that correct. I don't know how I'm going to find it. It's somewhere in the middle here. Oh, right here. Yeah, it was 3-0. So at the time, it was massive. And, who knows what would happen there. If they score, it's 3-1. Maybe momentum swings. Who knows? But he shuts that down low, Kane does. Everybody but Brooks got a hit. In fact, Brooks had a real tough one, 0 for 4 with a punchy. But everyone got a hit besides him. Most guys had 2 hits. Tucker only had 1, but it was a 3-run homer. Rudy also had a walk, so he was on twice. It was just a great day all around. Kane only had the 1 hit, but saved a run. So you can say he had a 1 WAR. That's not really how that works, but I love it. I love it. Great work there. What a team, baby. What a team. Only 1 stolen base, but they tried to go for a bunch. They go 2 for 4. We'll take that. I mean, they're going to get some. They're a running team here. Moriarty, I imagine, is super speedy. Yeah, he's amazing. He had 102 stolen bases this year and only 12 caughts. That's incredible. By the way, this might be somebody I would want in the future. Not available. Okay. I ought to keep an eye out for him. At some point, we might just go all speed for fun, and that would be a fun card to have. But yeah, they got him who can run. He got Tim Anderson who can run. Abreu runs. He's not super fast, but he's a great stealer. Pepper Martin can also run. Like, that's the foundation of their team. I think Reynolds doesn't have great speed, but can steal a bit. Yep. John Romano himself is a lead-footed catcher. The bottom of their lineup, besides Walls, doesn't really run that much. But the top, the catalysts, are all about running. So we need Petway to be in there, hosing fools left and right. In fact, I'm going to do this. Rosar's arm is pretty good. Never mind. Doesn't matter who we have back there. We should be able to snuff that out. Let's see how folks are doing in the playoffs here. Oh, wait. It's already out in postseason. So going by... Oh, they don't give you a WRC+. plus. I guess because there's no like league average, I guess, for the playoffs or something to base it off of. Pete Rose has been an absolute god this playoff. He's hitting literally 500 with a 600 OBP, essentially. I'm rounding up. But a 594 is just utterly bananas. The only guys that are really struggling, Brooks, Rudy, Kane, they're sub 600. Petway, so it's kind of a haves, have-nots, right? Rose, Rios, Beckwith, and I would even put Tucker in there because he has 2 key homers. They're carrying things. Boone's been hit and miss. He's had some good games. Then it starts to get down to the guys who are really struggling. But they've all contributed in their own ways. Petway with throwing guys out on the bases and running a bit himself. Kane throwing guys out at home, playing good defense, running a bit himself. Rudy, he's just having a tough one. He doesn't even have a home run. But then Robinson also plays great defense. So while he is our worst hitter, we love that he has the elite defense. So we're good there. Reigns should get a start here for this one, right? Because we are facing a lefty. So he's going to get in. I'm actually going to do this. I don't want him starting against lefties if we don't have to, in the playoffs in particular. I'm also going to say that, okay, Brooks is going to get a day off too. I'm also going to do that there. So we're going to get a couple guys in that are different. Tuck, I'm going to leave it. I'm going to leave it there against lefties. We're going to go with this. And then against righties, I was going to move. Okay, our 2 worst guys are at the bottom of the order. In fact, our 4 worst, like the guys that are all struggling the most, they're down at the bottom of the order. So it's like, it kind of tracks, right? It's all good. The dogs are coming running in here, acting like they got something to say. Anyway, I'm not going to drag it out. I'm going to take another break here. Heading into this game, I got to hide scores again. We will come back. Wait, where do I go? Perfect team main screen. Hide scores. We got game 5. We essentially have a 3-game series now, folks. Can we advance? We shall see. Sub-league series, aka the ALC, or the, what league are we? The NC or the AC? We are the, that's not going to tell me, by the way. I got to go to the standings. I'm a dweeb. We are the NC. So this is the NLCS. So we're just going to call it the NLCS because people know how to relate to that. So NLCS, it's 2-2. 3-game set begins the next time I return. All right. Game 5. Let's go. Zach Thompson versus Hyunjin Ryu. Single. Fielder's choice. Ooh, look at straight. 4 fouls in a row, 5 total, and then a double play. What a battle that must have been, man. Just fouling off, staying alive, staying alive, staying alive. Takes a ball, and then grounds into a double play, unfortunately. Damn. All right, bot 1. Another bunt to lead off the game. Moriarty is a pain in my ass, man. He's on first, though. Strikeout swinging. Of course he steals second. Single. He probably scores. Of course he does. Fielder's choice. 2-run homer. Yikes. Walk. Fielder's choice. 3-0. All right, we're up against it early. Hyunjin Ryu back. Double. Fly out. Gets the runner to third on a fly out. Come on, Locaine. You got to do something big, baby. Damn it. 3-0 still. Fly out. Strikeout. Strikeout. Let's go. Good bounce back there. Sorry, I took a big drink of water right before there, and it was catching up to your boy. Fly out, ground out, single, fly out. 3-0 still. Bot 3, ground out, fly out, ground out. All right, Zach Thompson has calmed down. It's 3-0. We go top 4. Hyunjin Ryu against John Beckwith. Ground out, fly out, real quick there. Fly out. Damn. Hyunjin Ryu is really dialed in. What is he, a silver? He is a silver. Okay, how good was his season? 404 year. Pretty good season. Pretty solid season. All right, we got to get to him, though. We'll get to him. Middle innings. That's that. In the 5th inning. Got to be us. Got to be us. All right, ZT. Gave up a home run to Brian Reynolds this time. Fly out. Ground out, fly out. Okay. He's really smoothed out now. We get through 4. Let's see what we can do in the 5th. Kyle Tucker, single. Caught stealing. Oh, man, we hadn't been caught all series, I think. That is brutal. Ground out. Strikeout. Probably would have been a double play anyway. I mean, you never know. Butterfly effect, etc., etc. All right, bot 5. Come on. Solo shot. 4-0. Strikeout. Ground out, ground out. Okay. So 4 runs in 5 innings for Zach Thompson. I don't know if he's going to come back out for the 6th. It's not a terrible outing. We're still in it, but it's not great. It's not. I can't sugarcoat it. It's not great. We got to get going here. Fly out, ground out, ground out. Yikes. I mean, that's not getting going. With Petway, Rose, Rios there, we got a real chance to get something started in the 6th, and we just shit the bed like a 10-pitch inning. That is just not good. Thompson back out for the 6th. Fly out, strike out, walk, single, shit, single, and that's going to be it, man. We tried to get him through 6. He just couldn't get there. Miza comes in, gets the fly out on Blaylock. Good shit there. 4-0. All right, we're running out of time. I know there's no time in baseball. You know what I mean, though. We're running out of outs. We got 9 of them left. Triple. Let's go. Single. We're on the board. Single. Double. Sack fly, let's go. Strikeout, Gallegos comes in, gets it out, snuffs it out, but not before we score 3 runs. It's 4-3, let's go. We finally got to Ryu. It took 6+ innings, but we got there, baby. Beckwith starts it off with a triple. Now shut it down, whoever's coming in. Miza, ground out, strikeout, let's go. Top 8. Gallegos staying in. Walk, single, sack fly, tie ball game, walk. Gallegos falls apart. Holy Toledo. We have, let's see here. So we have the bases loaded, right? Yeah, we got bases loaded. 1 out. Drew Pomeranz in against Cal Tucker. Lefty. What do we got? Strikeout, Kane. Fielder's choice. Son of a bitch. We tied it up, but that is a missed opportunity in a big way. I don't need to tell y'all that. But here we are. Bot 8 now. Miza, he can't be staying in, right? Okay, Kevin Rogers, maybe not playoff debut, but definitely series debut. Fly out, reached on error. Don't let him steal. Strikeout, walk, shit, fly out. Okay, top 9 now. Palmy staying in? No, they're going to go to Hendricks. And they got some defense coming in for Crawford there. Hit by pitch. First pitch, he's doinking Booney. Oh, do we have a pinch runner? Put Jelly Gardner in to run, man. Petway, fly out, single. Fly out, fielder's choice. All right, shit. Now we're in walk-off situation. It's going to be Freddie Peralta, Brooks Robinson in for defense. We like that. Ground out, strikeout. Let's go, top 10. Liam Hendricks staying in. Strikeout, ground out. Solo shot, Kyle Tucker. Let's go. Single. We're adding. Single. We're adding. Ground out. All right. 3 runs on 5 hits, 2 left on. It's 7-4. Bot 10. Freddie Peralta shutting it down. Come on now. Buddy Rozar coming in for the defense. Single. We're going to go right to Paul Fry here for the lefty. Fly out. Fielder's choice. Ground out. Ball game. Let's go. That one was freaking intense, baby. That one was intense. 7-4 in 10. We take a 3-2 lead there. The pivotal Game 5 goes to the Weens, baby. And we're going to shift back in to Charlotte here, right? Or to Texas, rather. I usually go by the Charlotte Weens because my dog's name is Charlotte. This is the Texas Weens. So we're heading back to Austin after a day off here. So I'm going to catch a little break. But, man, let's take a look at that box first before we head out. That was a hell of a game there, man. We go down 3 early. Makes it 4. We get it back in the 7th and 8th. And then the big 10th inning. Let's go. Pete Rose just stays electric right now. He's hitting over 500 in the playoffs. Just completely out of his gourd right now. Freaking Rios goes 0 for 5, but he does have a walk. I mean, he's fine. Obviously, I'm not moving him. I'm not changing everybody every time they have a bad game and move him out of the lineup or whatever. But he hasn't been great. But I tell you what, Rose is playing good enough for 2 players. Multi-hit games from Beckwith, Rudy, Tuck's had a couple huge games here in a row. Brooks comes in, gets a base hit, scores a run off the bench. And then Petway 1 for 5 with a rib. Let's freaking go, baby. You'll love to see it. Meanwhile, over on their side, nobody had more than 1 hit. They just had a handful of hits. Top of the order struck out a bunch, though. 5 punchies for them. Zach Thompson wasn't great. But like I said, kept us in the game. I'm not going to sit here and be like, oh, great outing. But, we weren't toast at any point being down 4 runs. And then we got to Ryu in the 7th. We actually ended up to where their game scores weren't too far apart. And Ryu was dominating for so long. So that's how quickly things can turn, man. Life comes at you fast, as they say. And then Hendricks gets absolutely obliterated there, including that hit by pitch to open the inning against Booney. Pete Rose, player of the game, of course. Let's go, baby. I am freaking amped on that. All right. So, like I said, we're going to get the day off here. I'm pretty certain, yeah. Let me make sure that that's correct as the Sims were lining up. Yeah, it's an upcoming game tomorrow. Okay, so I will be back. Game 6. Can we close it out? Here's hoping. All right, it's Game 6. We're trying to close this out. It happens to be my birthday in the game, October 24th. Let's see what we've got here. This is actually for the game yesterday, so it was the 23rd. We got Zach Gallen going against Don Sutton. Rematch from earlier in the series. We're going to open with a triple for George Moriarty. Hey, he can't steal. I mean, I guess he could steal home, but he probably won't. Fly out, strikeout, strikeout. Let's go. To strand that runner is huge. I didn't even really process that we'd only seen 4 batters there after the triple and how good that is. Like I said, you kind of take a mental snapshot with determining on the size of the box for that first game, but that was pretty hot there. Sutton pitching now. Strikeout, double, ground out. We're rolling. Walk, fly out, strikeout, single, strand him, strikeout, let's go. Oof. Again, I know I have the same reaction every time, but they always hit hard when it's that few pitches. A 7-pitch inning, it's like, guys, my goodness. Triple ground out there for Sut, and we're moving forward. Uh-oh, I'm seeing some damage here. Single, steal, of course. Single, runner tries from home, of course he's safe. Steal, walk, strikeout, 3-run homer. Ay, walk, strikeout, rut-row. Okay, it's 4-0. That's not great, Bob. That's really, really, really.
Not great, Bob.
Ground out, single. Can we get a run here? Triple, let's go. That's going to score 2. Double, we're scoring again. Let's go. Rios to third. Double, we're scoring again. Get out of here, Don Sutton. You're done, baby. Reyes comes in, snuffs it out, but not before we get 4 runs and tie it right up in the third, baby. Zach Gallen's still in. He's not buckling like Sutton is. Single. Okay, maybe he is. Stolen base. Strikeout. Ground out gets Walls to third. Fly out. We're through 4. Okay, 4 innings, 4 runs for Gallen. If we can survive, maybe we can get a 5th inning out of him. We'll see where we're at. Reyes comes back out. Walk. Fly out. Steal for us. Single scores him. Double. It's not a double steal. That means 2 guys stealing at once. But 2 steals in the same at-bat for Petway. That's freaking huge. We take a lead. Strikeout. But it is 5-4, baby. Gallen coming out for the 5th. Double. Fly out. Gets him over to third. Wild pitch is going to score him. Son of a bitch. Game's tied. Fly out. Okay, it's going to be 5 innings, 5 runs. Hard to get mad at, the defense on that one. I mean, even though Petway's got to catch it, but Gallen, throw strikes, my guy. Fly out, strikeout. So it's 5-5, top 6. Peralta coming in now. Strikeout, ground out. Okay. Fly out, ground out, reached on error. Going to bring in Josh Taylor. Ground out, snuffs it out. Top 7 now. We're still tied. Fakak coming in. Strikeout, fly out. Easy inning for him. Taylor stays in. Ground out, fly out. Yo, offense has gone cold here with the bullpens really tightening it up. Just as I say that, single, sack bunt, play at first, got the batter out, so there's 1 out, runners on second and third. Fly out, can we get out of this? Single, son of a bitch, that's going to score a run. Single, and then caught stealing. Hey, I want to be happy about the caught stealing. It is 2 runs, and we are definitely in danger of getting this tied up here this series. Unfortunately, I don't want that, but let's see what happens here. Strikeout, ground out, top 9, walk, fly out. Single, come on, this is bottom of the 9th. Single, fly out, ground into double play. Our best freaking player chokes a bit there. Oh, man, that is tough. Oh, that's brutal. Oh, that's so dang brutal. Man, oh, man. All right, well, we got a game on my birthday here. We can still take it. It's coming down to a game 7, y'all. What a series this has been. Here's hoping that we can bring it on home. I'm going to stay live here. We're going to not live, you know what I mean, but I'm not going to have a cut. I'm just going to wait for it to load. This has been such an intense series. Bar Harbor, you have been game at every turn. Respect to the Bar Harbor Seasiders who won the West Division. The 102-win Texas Weens are up against it. We're going to have, what's this series going to be? It's going to be Jack Flaherty, and we're going to have Cole Henry. Here we go. Is Cantwell? Oh, never mind. It would have been too late to switch him anyway. It's already simulating. Plus, he's not ready, so it's fine. The bullpen is juiced. So, the only guy we can't really pitch is Fakak. Everybody else is ready to go. I need the lineup to come through. We got to win this game, man. I'm going to say it. If we don't win this, it's not a choke necessarily like it was last week. That was a full-on choke. But it's still a pretty colossal disappointment. And that's not to say anything of Bar Harbor. They're very game. They're a very strong squad. They've given us everything we can handle and then some. But I still think not getting to the World Series at the very least with another 100-win season would be a major disappointment. We need Cole Henry to come through for us. In the playoffs, what has he done for us? Let's see here. Postseason, 2 starts. Oh, yeah, it's 1 good, 1 bad. I guess he hasn't started since then. He was dominant in his first start, got roughed up in his second. And we obviously need the former to come through this time. And we need the bullpen. Man, I wish... One thing about running right up against this here is I probably would have changed some of the global strategy there to make it so that we would be a little bit tighter with Henry. Now, sometimes this works. No, never mind. It's going to be too late. I was going to say, sometimes you can make changes while it's simulating and they still get in under the wire. I was actually going to tighten the rope on him a little bit, but too late now. Let's see where we're at. Here we go. Can we get into the game log real quick here? Let's see what we've got. All right, Game 7 on my birthday. Can we win? We are the home team. Cole Henry comes out, strikes out George Moriarty. We need to keep him off the damn bases. Fly out, walk, strike out. Or no, called strike and then caught stealing. Let's go, Petway. Atta baby. Flaherty out now. Fly out, single, fielder's choice, caught stealing. Wow, we both end the same way. When the batter's up, the 4th batter of the inning, 1 pitch, caught stealing. That's wild that happened. All right, top second, walk, strikeout, steals second, gets to third on a wild pitch. Out at home, let's go! Rios, baby! An arm is not his biggest attribute, and yet he throws him out on the fly out there. Let's freaking go. What a double play in Game 7 in the 2nd inning. Fly out single. Caught stealing. Jeez, man. Ground out. Our run game was so clean for so long, and now all of a sudden we're getting thrown out left and right. I wonder if he has his backup in. Let's see if... Oh, no. Romano's batting. So it's Romano out here doing his thing with his mediocre defense. Cole Henry now. Strikeout, ground out, fly out. Let's go. Ground out, triple ground out, rather. Double ground out, walk, strikeout. Okay, both pitchers have settled in. Let's see if we can break that. Triple... Sack fly, single, double play. Okay, so it gets snuffed out, but we do get a run. Man, Rudy, that is tough, man. 108, though, too. He freaking drilled that at the second baseman there to start the 5-4-3. That is really... to start the third baseman to start the 5-4-3. Damn. All right, so we're up 1-0, top 5. Double. It's already tied. Holy hell. Strikeout, single, Romano to third, strikeout. Okay, so he settles down, gets the back-to-back strikeouts. Hell of a battle here, battling back from 3-0 on Moriarty, who then follows a couple off and then strikes out swinging. That is massive, and it does get tied, but it could have been much worse after leading off double. Now we go bot 5, ground out, single, fly out, 2-run shot, Brooks Robinson. Let's go! Fly out, but we get the 2 runs. We are up 3-1. That is very unexpected and absolutely massive on a 3-1 pitch. 2-run yik-yak, baby. Let's go. Fly out, single, strikeout. 6 strong from Cole Henry, baby. He came through big. In fact, if he's done, awesome. We tip the cap and we move on. Walk for Pete, double play for Rios. Single, and then another caught stealing. Tuck, my guy. Oh, man. Our aggressive base running is hurting us a little bit. I really hope it doesn't come back to get us. Fly out. Strikeout. 7 strong. Cole Henry, you absolute stud. Another 7-inning gem from him. Ground out, single. We steal second, finally. Fly out, ground out. At least we got a stolen base in there, though. Man, I'm tired of getting caught. All right, that's going to be it for Cole. Kevin Rogers comes in. Rosar and Marcel in for defense. Ground out, strikeout, ground out. Let's go, baby. Let's finish this off. Ground out, single. Pete Rose to second. Let's tack on. Damn it, fly out for Tuck. All right, can we hold it? Freddie Peralta, biggest save of your life. Hit by pitch, great fucking start. Fielder's choice, okay. Strikeout. Ground out. We're going to the World Series, baby. Let's go. On my birthday in 2038. Hell yes, baby. Oh, man, what a series. What a freaking series this was. Whew. Oh, wow. I feel great about that. That was fun as hell. What a freaking series, Bar Harbor. My hat's off to you, folks. That was fun as hell. Let's get a recap here. get into the postseason coverage for the composite box score in the NLCS. I know it's sub-league series, like NLCS. That's what it is. So the composite box score here. Remember we talked about how Rios had sputtered a bit last series, right? And that was the truth. He wasn't great. Oh wait, this is how he did against them. Okay, never mind. I thought this was oh, here we go. No, it was. All right, so playoffs, he was 2 for 11, and it just wasn't his series. We were carried by Rose, Tuck, and Rudy. And then even Kane and Robinson did pretty well there. But then this series, I think he stepped up a lot more. This is the playoffs versus them, and you do see that Rios killed it. Beckwith and Rose were incredible. Freaking Boone got a bunch of hits. He wasn't delivering much power, but we'll take 7 for 23 all day. Robinson, hey, 6 hits, 2 of them massive. 2 home runs. We only had 4 home runs as a team, and 2 came from Brooks Robinson. That is huge. 2 from Tuck as well. So even though he didn't do a ton as far as volume, he had key hits left and right and 5 ribbies. So no shade on him whatsoever. Rudy had a tough one, but we picked him up. Kane did too, but again, his defense was there, although the throw out at home was Rios as well. Rios had an excellent series. I wonder who gets MVP. Probably Rose again. Do they give an MVP? I think they do. Let me see. It should be at the bottom here, right? Yeah, Rose gets that. Did they do one for the division series? I don't think so. Oh, they do. All right, so Rose, back-to-back MVPs. He's been a monster, an absolute stud. Now, as far as pitching goes, the starters, I mean, they truly weren't great overall, but that's because we're looking at composites. So they each kind of had a game on, game off type of deal. And in the end, we ended up getting the damn job done. Cantwell was excellent, but he only had the one game. Where are you going? Oh, Shar's just taking off with Henry. They're playing in the living room. But yeah, Henry when he needed it, speaking of my dog named Henry, Henry's second start in Game 7 there was just so brilliant. And frankly, I mean, I know they were going to give it to Rose, and I totally agree with that. But if they had given it to Henry just on the strength of that Game 7 start, I wouldn't have even balked at that. That would have been incredible. Over on their side, you know, a lot of their guys played well here. These top 5 all put up some pretty good numbers. Strong batting averages, strong OBPs. They weren't all strong slugs because they're not big-time power guys, but they were wreaking havoc. Moriarty was an absolute monster on the bases for him. Just hell every time he was on. Miza struggled. Stroman got clocked. Hendricks really struggled. I mean, it was 3 runs in 3 innings, but it was 7 hits allowed, and the timing, of course. You know, you don't have to give up too many runs as a reliever to have a bad series, because if they're in key spots and they're costing games, then it's, you know, it's a GG. So great work by the team here, man. Let's take a look at the World Series here, the Stone Level Series against the Queens Museums. We did not play them this. Oh wait, hang on. We did not play them this year after all. That's interesting. I thought maybe you would play at least everybody in your league at least one series, but I guess that's not the case. Maybe the logistics just don't work out. I know you spend a lot of time in your own conference, and that makes a lot of sense to me. Can we get a by sub league? I guess. Oh wait, no. I was seeing if we could see like how we did against each team, but maybe that's just not available. It's not the end of the world. I just thought we would have played at least everybody once, but they went 106 and 56. All this talk about how great we were and how we ran, you know, through the league and we made the playoffs easily. We weren't even the best team in the entire league. We weren't even the second best team. We weren't even the third best team. By record, we were the 4th best team. So let's see what this Queens Museum team here by Pauly Shore. I wonder if that's the Pauly Shore. Let's see what they've got here. So hang on. We can do this real quick. We can unhide scores for now because it's going to be an off day anyway. Yeah, upcoming game tomorrow. But let's see what they've got here. Oh, that just adds to the standings. I forgot. Okay, so Cantwell's going to start the first game. We don't need him to, but I'm going to keep everybody on rotation. I want him to start the first game because he was brilliant in his first game. So they've got a lineup here. He's going 13 and 13 as well. Okay. 1, 2, 3 lefties and a switch, and then a bunch of righties. during the playoffs here, let's see how they've been doing. Let's actually sort by OPS. So Bregman, Gamble, and Hoblitzel have been great. And then these guys have been solid. You know, anything over 700, you're probably contributing on some level. Like, take Alvarez, for example, right? Only a 716 OPS, but look at how it's comprised. 256 OBP because he's not hitting very well with batting average, but a 459 slug and a 243 ISO because he has 3 homers. So it would be false to look at a 716 OPS and say that he's having a bad playoff, because he's not. He's contributed, especially if those homers were like instrumental. So anyway, he's definitely someone to be worried about. The guys who are struggling, how good are they in general? Carson Kelly is a very solid gold. We know Tim Anderson, we just faced him, and Dodie Paskert is another gold. So he runs pretty much golds up and down the lineup, right? Looks like it. Looks like a full-on gold team. I wonder if he's just a golden god type of guy. I do want to do a golden team at some point. He's got 1 silver backup, 2 silver backups. So he's essentially all golds with a couple silvers thrown in on offense. Let's see where the pitching's at for this squad. They won 106, so I got to imagine the pitching has been pretty good. I wonder if it's carrying them throughout this playoff here, which is why they're in the World Series. So we'll go to the starters real quick. Excuse me, I clicked that. Hello. Hello, I did not click outfielder. My goodness. There we go. Sort by innings. They got Gosman, who's been hit and miss. He got 5.30 ERA, but a 1.12 WHIP. Musgrove's been awesome. Flaherty's been hit and miss. Lance Lynn's been terrible, and so has Carrasco. So sort by my favorite stat here, and that's great. That's strong, terrible, and like impossibly bad. But he has 2 1/3, so you know, let's not make too many judgments off of that. Let's look at their bullpen. Sort by innings. We see a lot of good ERAs. Their bullpen's really carrying them. Karinchak is the only one who's not doing anything. In fact, they've given up 8 runs, and he's given up half of them. So he has been the problem for them right now. Looks like a full silver or better team for sure, but mostly golds, it looks like, right? He's gold. Hang on. Trinan, go away. Gold. Why is it taking so long for that to pop up? Gold. I won't say it every time. That's kind of annoying. I'll point out when somebody isn't gold. Jeez, I'm sorry. This is like... These mouse movements are not very sharp right now. And Karinchak's a silver. So, essentially a gold team. You know, we'll call him a golden team there because he's got just 3 silvers all told. This will not be easy, but this is winnable. We can definitely do this. Let's get a little look at our composite numbers here. The sim's about to come through, but we will just accept it because it's just the day off. We will do a little wrap up here on where we're at through the LCS. Take a little breather, come back, get into the World Series. So our catching situation for the playoffs. Rosar hasn't even played. He's only come in defensively. It looks like he should get a start here though, because Petway is obviously going to get an off day right here, but he'll probably still be pretty tired because 33 exhausted. He's only probably going to get up to like the 60s or something with the off day. So I think Rosar needs to get a start and get in here a little bit and see what he can do. And I'm okay with that. In fact, he was better against righties this year. And let's see, are we facing a righty on our first game? It'll be Flaherty. In fact, it's all righties. So yeah, I want him to get in. So even if he is rested enough to start, I'm gonna give Petway a blow here and let Rosar start the first game of the World Series. First base has been tough. Rudy hasn't done anything really notable and no power to speak of, which is his calling card. So he has been rough. Rose has been the best player in, I would say, the entire league. I can't imagine anybody's having a better playoff than him. He might be having one of the best playoffs in the entire OOTP universe. That's how confident I am in what he's doing this playoff. He's just been absolutely bonkers right now. Walking more than he's striking out, hitting over 500, OBPing around 600, 1391 OPS, just devastatingly great. 594 BABIP. That might not last, but there's only going to be a max of 7 games left. So hopefully it doesn't hit a giant skid of regression when we need him most here in the World Series. Or if it does, hopefully the team picks it up around him. Brooks has been key. He's had real instrumental hits, so I'm happy with where he's at 779. Beckwith has been excellent, 817. He had a wonderful second series there. Let's see here. Marcel's mixed in a little bit here and there. A little bit for Tim Raines. Nothing really to speak of with what they've been with what they've been doing. Excuse me. Tucker's been great. Kane has really not been, but he hasn't been. He's had a few key hits and a few key defensive plays. So I'm going to give him a solid C+ for the playoffs right now. Rios, again, I'm going to give him a solid B+ because he's had key hits when we've needed them. He's had a key defensive play, which was huge. He's not striking out. He's still doing his thing. I could see him having a massive World Series. In fact, he's our X Factor. He's our best player. So X Factor, actually, I'm going to say is Boone. Because X Factor for me when I'm analyzing things like that, it should be somebody who's a little bit more off the radar. To call your best player your X Factor is like, okay, that's kind of stupid. So I don't want to do that. I'm going to say Booney is our X Factor for this World Series. We need him to come through on a level that he has for me in those perfect drafts that made me like him so much to begin with. So we got a game coming up today. I'm going to go ahead and take a little breather here, catch my breath. That Game 7 was freaking hyped. Just a quick overview of how they're pitching. We kind of looked at that already. I'll sort by K- walk rate. Interestingly, Cantwell has a negative, but that's because he's not going to strike anybody out. So any walks are going to kind of put some pressure on him, but that's okay. And that's the thing about something like a strikeout minus walk rate or any stat. It's not perfect, and there will be outliers that aren't properly captured by it. This is a guy who's not going to strike folks out. He really shouldn't be walking guys either. He had 3 walks. It's not the end of the world. So I think he can have better than a negative strikeout minus walk rate, but it is interesting that it is a negative thus far. John King has not pitched. Neither has Austin Adams. That is kind of interesting to me, and I don't know that I really like it. So I wonder, man, I feel like this would end up burning me. I don't know if I want to do it. I think you can change players before a series starts, if I recall correctly. So I was thinking maybe take a pitcher off so that way they're kind of, using only 12 and get a 14th hitter. But do we really need that is the question. Probably not. I'm going to stick with who brought us here and kind of, John King, he could be an X factor for us as well because he hasn't even pitched. I got him in the use more often. I'm really surprised. I'm actually going to say I'm going to put him in the setup role as well. I want him to get in there, get in the mix. We saw that our World Series opponent does have some lefties, so maybe that's going to force him in a little bit more here. And I do want to check Petway again real quick. He is back up to 96, but we're going to go ahead and do this. Just put if starter's tired, and then I will make the switch back. I'll get Petway back in starting game 2, but I want to get Rosar a start here. Petway's not exactly tearing it up. He is running well for us, which I do appreciate. But I want Rosar to get in there just to see where he's at. It's not that I expect him to do anything massively on offense. He's not really a great hitter, but I just want to see where he's at. He hasn't really played. I think he deserves an opportunity. Same with Jelly Gardner here. I'm going to go ahead and give him a start as well, and we'll get Kane back in after that. So, all right, we're going to wait a little bit for this game to come through, and then I'll be back.